sorry. Okay, let me flip to the back. This would be the initial vet bill. There was an additional vet bill. This is the breakdown of how those charges were.
Now, I assume you contacted Miss Betancourt at some point after you had the dog tended to by a veterinarian and surgery was completed. On what date did you contact her?
Well, actually, I contacted her immediately, hours after the initial incident.
Okay.
It wasn't just one vet visit.
Okay. So she gave you her correct phone number.
She did.
And can you tell me the conversation that you had with her?
Was not able to converse with her when I first tried to call her and text her. I got no response. And then I need to explain that at that time there was a lot of trauma. We hadn't even been able to get Jack out of our car. He was in so much pain. There was a lot of trauma.
When did you finally reach Miss Betancourt?
Later on in the late afternoon.
Of the 22nd?
Yes.
And tell me about the conversation.
She called me back and she was upset with me for leaving messages, insisting that she call, insisting that they talk to us about doing the right things.
Just a second. I want you to tell me what she said.
Well, when I first picked up the phone and she called, her tone was irate, and it was along the lines of, I don't need you leaving me messages like this. I don't need you calling me.
What kind of messages did you leave?
My last message I left her was after numerous attempts to call her, and I was distraught and I was irate, and I was, you need to contact us.
I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, so she said you have to stop leaving me messages like this, and then?
And then when I spoke to her, the end of our conversation was, your husband needs to contact Jesse. They need to talk about how we're going to resolve this issue.
And what did she say?
And she said that would take place.
Did it?
It did take place.
So her husband contacted your boyfriend. I just want to know what your conversations were with the defendants.
Okay.
I want to hear how they responded. Did you have the next conversation?
He had the next conversation.
Tell me what your last name is, sir.
Lara, L-A-R-A.
Mr. Lara, you spoke to Mr. Betancourt?
Yes, I did.
Do you recall the date?
On 23rd, the day after.
The day after. You contacted him.
He finally called me. I just walked out of the police department to file a report. He called, yelling at me.
What did he say?
Saying that there's no reason for us to be harassing his wife. She's very ill. She gets panic attacks where she falls down and she's immobilized for 30 minutes or so. Things we didn't know.
What did he say?
He said that out told me that we had no case. And I said, Joey, we do have a case against you. He said, well, we should start talk man to man. And I just said,
what does that mean? You should have talked man to man.
I never said those words.
Well, tell me what you said.
What I said was I just was a little irate about how the conversation was going between them two. And he said, all I want to do is I just want to meet with you guys and go over exactly what happened. Well, that's great. Be adults, because we're all adults. Explain to me what happened. I'd love to meet with you. I never once said, let's talk man to man. That's not my lingo. So that's kind of all that happened, was that he just wanted to explain what's going on. So
well, good, but you weren't there.
At the park?
Yes.
Oh, yes, I was.
Oh.
Yes, I was at the park.
So I want you to tell me you were there with your wife and how many children?
3. We have 3.
How old are they?
2-year-old. Well, she's going to be 2. 8 and 10.